Hey y'all, it's Brooklyn
and Aaliyah,
and today we're doing our hot takes on
Sex in the City,
season 1.
Whether you're watching Sex in the City for Carrie's fashion or Samantha's witty personality,
It's romantic.
Yeah, it's romantic until he can't figure out where to put it in.
The thing I like best about him is his family.
Anyone there you can find? What? I'm trying to be helpful.
you can't deny the impact that Sex in the City had in the late 90s and early 2000s, that it's still being talked about today. So, what is Sex in the City? More specifically, season 1.
In season 1 of Sex and the City, we're introduced to the 4 main girlies of the show. Our main character is Carrie Bradshaw. Carrie has her own column with Vogue where she talks about her love life, her friends' love life, her co-workers' love life, her gay best friend's love life. Then we have Samantha Jones. Samantha Jones works at a PR firm. Samantha's the oldest one in the group, but she brings that fierce, young, and may I dare say, bold energy to the show. Then we have Miranda Hobb. Miranda works as a lawyer, and she's kind of funky, she's fresh, and she kind of brings that humble vibe to the show. And lastly, we have our girl Charlotte York. Charlotte works as an artist. She brings that innocent vibe. However, don't get it confused, she's just as bold and risque as Samantha. She just doesn't want to show it as much.
Now that you are fully versed in the characters of Sex in the City, let's talk about why it's still such an iconic show and talked about today. I think that the premise of the show and the formula is just what makes it iconic in the first place. Every episode, you're posed with a question, and Carrie breaks down the opinions of her 4 friends. Take episode 10, for example, where the core 4 are invited to a college friend's baby shower and how they go about the idea of motherhood. Miranda sees motherhood as a cult. Carrie struggles with the idea of if she would ever be a good mother. Meanwhile, Charlotte is jealous of her friend for finding motherhood. All the while, Samantha is celebrating the fact that she doesn't have a baby, so she throws a I don't have a baby shower. Overall, I think that the discussion of women's issues of sexuality and societal expectations makes the show that much more appealing and liked by so many. But there's also the fact of relatability within the show.
It doesn't matter if you're a gay white man in Virginia or if you're a black country bumpkin from East Texas. You have something to relate to when you watch Sex in the City, and you will find something to laugh at. The show is real. We get a deep dive into lives that some of us can relate to. And that's why it stayed so fresh. It's never aged badly. It stayed so relatable years later. And with characters like Samantha, Samantha has that Gen Z kind of mindset of love, and women can do whatever they want, and women can just, do what they please without judgment from others. And a lot of Gen Z likes that mentality that Samantha has, and that's why the show has still become prevalent today. Lastly, we're going to get into the rankings of the characters. Number 1 is my queen, Samantha Jones. Samantha Jones doesn't stand for judgment. She lives her truth the way it is. Number 2, I'm going to give it to Miranda. Miranda's real. Miranda works. Miranda lives the life she wants. Is it the life I want? Not quite. She has interesting taste in men, but when they don't do what she wants, she knows to kick them to the curb. Third, I'm going to give it to Charlotte. My thing with Charlotte is she's very judgmental, and she likes to pick on Samantha for being loose, but she does the same thing. She just thinks that because she wants love so much more than the other girls, it's a little bit more accepted. But you're doing the same thing, mama. Last on my list, Carrie Bradshaw. Look, I gotta put her last. Sister can dress. She be putting on some nice clothes, and I love her shoe collection. However, she makes the dumbest decisions. We see her fall head over heels with the man named Big. Throughout every episode, he shows her that he don't want her. My sister never caught on to common sense. She stayed in that struggle for the entire series. Girl, you got 3 homegirls that love you. There's men that treated you better, but you can't seem to walk away.
Well, that is our hot takes on Sex in the City season 1. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and if you haven't already, you need to watch Sex in the City, because why wouldn't you after our amazing commentary? Bye.
In this video,
Yeah.
we'll start all the way over, and then we'll be locked in for real.